Right, okay, so another Forza 5 for you guys. Now, confession to make, my bad, I was a git. Basically, when I recorded these videos, I somehow managed to turn the mic off during the last, section, the third section. So unfortunately, I was talking the whole way through this video, and I'm sure I had lots of interesting things to say, maybe, probably not, it's probably all bollocks, but either way, it's not here now. So what I've got to do is I'm going to have to, I'll commentate over it now for you, basically. If I remember rightly, I did a nice long section upgrading the car, which was absolutely fantastic, and I remember saying some, again, probably pointless things, but, you know, but as it happens, none of that's here. So I'll have to try and guess what I was about to do. Either way, what we're doing today is I think we're back still in our S2000, yeah. So we've got a signature race. So what I believe this is I think this is all S2000s. Yep, there you go. In fact, yeah, just as I say that, that's good that I did that. So all S2000s. We actually have a slightly better one than they do. Ours is it's all C class, but ours is 500. There's a 490. Realistically, 10 points. It probably make no difference really. But let's see how this goes. And we're off. Let's do it. Right. So I mean, this is going to make it more even because I think I remember saying in the last video how other cars were quicker, but mine I felt was better around the corners, was better handling. So this is going to make it interesting because now all you can see, all the cars are pretty much pulling off at the same rate. You know, no one's really pulling away from anyone. So, oh, that is a beautiful corner. Look at that. Didn't touch anyone. So instantly gone from wherever I was at the start, 13th, 13th, 14th, all the way up to 16th. That was some heavy braking needed there, but managed to get round. Again, one of the issues I have now is, although while playing it now, I can actually hear the game because it's muted while I'm recording the sound, which is a bit of a pain, but you know, that's fine. Actually, I could probably put some headphones in. Screw it, we're going now. I'll do that for the next video I do, if I ever do one like this again. But we managed to get ourselves into fourth. That's good. You know, I don't know who this purple. Hey, come on, no cutting. Keep on the track, you bastard. So kind of, you know, that purple's quite cool actually. It's not pearlescent and all that. You know what I mean. Back in the we're in the third, so we're actually in the gold place position now. We've still got what, 1.5 laps ish to go. We're only half a lap, maybe 2/3 of a lap through or something. And we've almost got ourselves. Oh, little cheeky nudge, nothing too mental. You know, all's fair in love, war, and Forza 5, so that's fine. And this is the straights on this are going to be interesting because it's all going to be down to who can get the best exit from the pits, mate. Not the pits. What am I talking about? Best exit from the corner. You know, like now that was quite good coming in, and that was a pretty good exit. I'll be happy with that. Yeah, good turn. Thank you, Forza. There's one thing I get to see actually while I'm commentating on this and I'm not playing. I get to look around the maps and things a little bit more. Is that a helicopter over there? I think at this point I remember saying, "Oh, let's have a look and we'll see what the car looks like when we're going down this enormous straight." To give ourselves a bit of a view of our bit of flame. Give ourselves a little bit of a view of our own car. And reasonably heavy braking, probably too heavy. Oh, holy, just missed that. Sorry about that. So, at the end of the first lap, we managed to come in, get first place. It's pretty good. It's pretty awesome. And I think one of the main things I said the last video was less rewinds. Gonna leave the assists for the time being where they are. Might change them soon, but for the time being, let's leave those where they are, and let's just try and get less rewinds, i.e. less mistakes at this difficulty setting. Green window, loving the green window. So, you know, no rewinds yet. The computer has told us to do rewinds, but we don't listen to the computer because they, you know, if you flick a blade of grass as you go around a corner, it tells you to do a rewind. You know, fanny taps don't count as rewinds. So, right. So we're still in first. Got a bit of a lead if you look on the mini-map. There's a little bit of a gap there. There was also a gap between potentially third and fourth. That, however, was not the best corner I could have done. I think... Yeah, screw the rewind. We don't need any rewinds. Plus, it makes it a little more interesting now, because we're still going to get gold at this point. But we've got these two guys in front of us who need to get past now. Almost exactly where we were in the last lap. Interesting. And that came out on first, so... High hopes, high hopes. Let's see how this is going to work. Oh... Apparently it's asking me to sign in. And apparently you can see my name. But that's fine. For whatever reason it asked me to sign in there. We'll just carry on as we were. So. Oh. Don't know what happened there with that guy. He slowed right down. I mean, I took the corner badly, but he was even slower. Oh, a little love tap. It's fine. If no one goes off the track, it doesn't count as a proper contact, as far as I'm concerned. Obviously, not exactly the way that racing drivers should consider it. That, ooh, well, I saved it. Yeah, that could have gone terribly if I'd have flipped that too much. Car would have been on the other side of the track and then probably on its roof like it was last video. But as it happens, doing well. So, I know fully well, at the moment, we're on this massive straight again, I'll just talk about something else slightly for a minute. I know fully well that there's not many of you guys watching me at the moment, if any, maybe. But, tell you what, why not? Let me know if you want to see this, any more of this, I haven't actually got any more of this recorded yet, but I haven't done any more of the career without... Ooh, let's just talk about that for a second. Am I going to try and get it across the line? Yeah, okay, that's fine. I haven't actually recorded any more videos of this, but like I said, I haven't done any more of the career, so it's still exactly where I leave it at the end of this video. So, let me guys know, and let me guys know. Let me know, guys. If you want to do it, if we want to see any more of this, I can, record some more, get it going, and see how far we can go with it. They've got some other games lined up that I want to do across a couple of different platforms. Well, actually, all Xbox 360, and then PC, but fit them all in, hopefully. But yeah, that's another gold though. That's good. More creditos. Not sure if that was attempted to be Spanish or Mexican, but who cares? And another 35 grand as well. Yeah, okay. So driver level's gone up, which is good. So, at this point, this is where I don't know what I'm about to do. I think that's the end of that session. That what do you call it? Event. That's the one. So I think in that case, we can go back to the main menu.
Congratulations
on completing your can indeed. Series. So it's the Modern Sport Compact event. So this is where it tells us that we can do bonus races, as far as I'm aware. So I could probably let this guy talk over it for the time being, to be honest, but I'm sure nobody wants to listen to this person talk. So I'll just do it instead. So we've completed all the ones you need to win the event, basically. But you also get bonus races, and there's a load more bonus races than there are. So you can see we got 4 golds and 1 silver. That's pretty good out of 5. Not too bad at all, to be fair. But there are all sorts of different tracks, all sorts of things. Obviously all the same sort of cars, but all sorts of different events. So, bonus ones, good. But kind of want to move it on to something else, get some, keep it interesting. I mean, I could sit there and do 2 hours worth of those videos with just this Honda 2000, but pretty sure we'll all get a little bored of that to start with. So look, one we're looking at exotic cars, yeah, very nice, hyper, timeless supercar. That'd be something I really would like to do at some point. However, I imagine that the price tag on those cars is pretty massive. So, I'm going to have to either wait until I can win one. Track toys. Now, that is something that would be cool. That would be awesome. Definitely get the track toys going. That would be sweet. Rally Legends as well. Yeah, definitely. There's some awesome little categories in this game. The last one was a little bit, I found, not quite as interesting, but I think this is where we're going to go into a little bit of car customization. So, I say customize, upgrade. Let's upgrade it a little bit. So, you can do the quick upgrade. You know, if you just want to go, well, I need it. And actually, to be honest, eventually you end up using it because, you know, you end up getting to a point where, okay, I need to use this car. I've upgraded it to a B class, but it needs to be C. So instead of sitting there and trying to knock things off to get it back down to just 500 on the C to make it perfect, you just kind of go, yeah, auto do it. And the computer just does it for you, and it knocks it down to the best C it can be. And you kind of get, it kind of makes it a bit lazy. But upgrading, however, that's downgrading. If you're upgrading, it's quite easy to, I find it a bit more interesting to try and, you know, when I'm going down in power, I'm not bothered about what it does, just, yeah, knock it down, make it acceptable. When I'm going up, well, I want to know. I think at this point I'm talking about the fact you can do all sorts of engine swaps and all sorts, but don't want to do that just yet. I want to kind of keep this. What I want to be doing, yeah, performance and handling. Let's get those brakes changed first up. So we've already got the sports brakes, so we're going to cram on the racing brakes. Let's do that. How much cash have I got in total? 136 grand. I mean, that's 2 grand. Fine. Yep, go for it. Have I done that? What am I doing? Obviously talking about something, but I can't remember what it was. So, you know, but the brakes are definitely important for this. I need to upgrade those basically. I think I have done, yeah. So then suspension, yeah. Go on, click it. Talk to myself in the past here. Lowers it a bit, probably a bit. Yeah, that's fine. Good. I'm happy to upgrade this whole section pretty much as possible. So anti-roll bars, yeah. No more sandwich bars for you. All about the roll. That was a terrible joke. I apologise to anyone listening to that. Hell, God. And roll cage, maybe. The problem with the roll cage, yeah, okay, it does help handling and brakes a bit, but it does knock your acceleration and launch down because it does add quite a bit of weight. However, that can be counteracted by weight reduction. So that obviously, that helps everything. And why wouldn't you do that? I mean, that's just, get it all in there. Go on. Sorry. Yeah, so get the weight reduction going on. Let's see what else we got. I think kind of, okay, yeah. Tyres, very important, especially, yeah, compound. So we've got sport, compound. What's above that? I know the last one is drag race. The last one is solely, yeah, well, there you go. It's solely designed just for drag racing. I think you're not allowed to use it on any other type of race. Race compound, it's expensive, and it does bump it up a lot. I think we've got until about 600 if you're looking at the performance. So at the moment we're going from 531 to 556, which is a big jump. But then, like I said, tyre compound, that's a big thing. Now, interesting one, this sort of thing. So you've got rims, although don't make much of a difference. What they do is they reduce weight, basically. You know, in the game, you know, there's not much of a difference to which sort of rims you've got. But obviously, the less they weigh, the better it's going to be. Yeah, I think I do like those ones with the 3, you know, that tri wheel, if you want to call it that. I don't know what you call it, but like technically it's 6 pronged or 6 spoked, but you know, 3 sections. I like that one. Yeah, I think I went for that one. Did I choose a colour? Probably not. Okay, I think we need a bit more power in there. Come on, let's get some power in there. That's what I'm talking about, right? And this is where you can get really complicated. And obviously, like I said, you know, this is just this engine. You know, you can upgrade it. I think you can change another 2 or 3 different types of engine. You can also change whether it's like front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, or 4-wheel drive. You know, you can just do so much in this. So I think, you know, things like air filter, yeah, give it a race intake, just do it. Get on with it. What we got? Intake throw manifold, yeah, okay. Maybe go in the middle there. Oh shit, sorry. I was confusing myself, and I was thinking too much then. Yeah, so I mean, this is a bit harder when I'm not the one controlling this. This is quite a weird one to do. Tell you what we might do is we might skip this bit. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We are going to skip from now.
Here's a little test for you. A bunch of cars with all sorts of different ways of getting you from A to B quickly. Front-wheel drive, that's the way the car business prefers to make its cars. Rear-wheel drive, that's the way you and I would prefer the car business to make cars. Mid-engined and rear-wheel drive, which is the way Lamborghini makes cars, and four-wheel drive, which I'm not sure is the way anyone really wants to make cars, except when it's snowy, of course, which for most of us isn't very often. Four-wheel drive cars are easy and safe. If you drive too fast, they won't spin, usually, but they don't go sideways either, usually. Rear-wheel drive cars will go sideways. It's relatively simple and safe to do so without spinning, relatively. Try them all and tell me I'm wrong.
James May from Top Gear there, giving us the insight on front wheel, rear wheel, and all, or four-wheel drive, shall I say. So as we skipped then, now basically the car has been upgraded to a Class B. At some point when I'm actually playing, we'll go through a bit of the upgrading stuff. But actually I imagine most of you guys just want to see the racing. So, you know, went through a lot of that. I skipped the last bit because without being able to tell you what I'm thinking about doing whilst I'm doing it, I can't remember what I was doing at the time. Either way, new race. So we've got Spa, very famous track, very cool track as well. So let's huge straight in this one. You can see the arrow there, the blue sort of arrow pointing out where the checkered flag is, or the start line. So I think this is just a class competition. So this is just anything that's marked or Class B basically can get this. So let's see. Am I going to start the race? There we go. Starting the race. Let's do it. Get out the way, pit crew, you bastards. I'm trying to race. So, don't you know what we're against? Bit of a variety, I think. Bit of a variety. Ooh. Again, this is going to be harder because I think I've basically played to my advantages on this one. So I think because I thought my car was way out of the way. Yeah, okay, I'll rewind that one. I know I said less rewinds, but, you know, frankly, that was a bit of a couldn't really do much about that one. So what I am gonna, ooh, that did not work either. Remember, this is the first time doing it with this extra power or different performance, you know. So I'm still trying to get used to it a little bit. That's better. Off the track, not good, but it was it was better. It was. I'll stick with that. Yeah. So what was I saying? I don't think it even matters. Screw it. So we managed to get ourselves into 9th place. So let's see. That was it. Yeah. I mean, the fact that all the other cars I generally found a bit more powerful, but I had better handling. So I've kind of played into that, and I've kind of gone with upgrading all the handling and brakes, suspension, etc. So I might find I'm moving slower now in the straights compared to everyone else, which I think we're seeing a little bit. But you know, I've gained places since the start, so it can't be that bad. Oh, was that a bit of a drift around there? I think it was. Unless we go to instant replays. But maybe I'll do a couple of those in the next one. So 6 out of 16, that's already pretty good. Remembering, I believe it will be, yeah, you can see through the 3rd place. Oh, that didn't go so well. It's amazing how much these guys have to brake a bit on the corners, you know. I'm kind of destroying them on the corners, in fact. But, you know, that's exactly kind of what I designed this car to do. Just upgrade the performance of handling as much as possible. And then, you know, be a little slower in the straights, but just dominate the corners. And it seems as soon as I get anywhere near... Oh, that wasn't brilliant. But we got ourselves into the gold medal position. That's cool. You know, we've got 2 laps of this track, and that has not gone so well. Want to stick with that? Yeah, we'll stick with that. Less rewinds, we said. Less rewinds. So in 4th. So we're coming out to probably about 3/4 of the way around the track. And we're 1 place behind gold. So I am perfectly happy with that. That is not a problem whatsoever. One thing you guys may have noticed, actually, is you can see the timings in the top corner. Top right corner. And the current lap. Now, next to my lap there, I've got a little exclamation mark, like a warning symbol. Basically, that means I haven't done a perfect lap. So we're talking, you know, not making contact with any of the cars, not going off the track, not rewinding, you know, everything like that. So to do when you're doing the time trials and things like that, a perfect lap, even if slower, will still be better than a faster, you know, when you got off the track, because it just counts out potentially having to, you know, like skip corners, miss corners out, things like that. So as soon as you hit anything, basically, that's it. You know, not a perfect lap. So it is quite difficult to do a perfect lap, especially in race conditions, because at the start all the cars are together. It's quite hard not to hit anyone. But when you kind of do like time trials and things like that, or rivals, it's a little easier because you're the only one on the track. You're just setting a time down basically. So that is a little easier. That was better. That was better. Not off the track that time. Still in 4th though. But then this is the bit I'm going to be worst at, because this is going to be all the straights. So you can see he's pulling away. There's no way I'm going to catch him. But these assholes don't know what's coming up in the next couple of corners. Gonna fucking maim them. Right, come on. That's 3rd. That's the minimal place we want to finish, basically. In the gold medal position, but in 3rd. So that sounds really weird saying gold medal and 3rd. But these other 2, they're going down. They're going down. Come on, I can feel it. Oh, change the view again. So I mean, I probably commented on this saying, "Oh, I changed the view because of this." Can't remember why now. I'm sure it's not that important, but yeah, I'm gonna try and get some more live commentary going on, basically, and try and get rid of the having to do audio recording afterwards, just because it's not as good when you're not entirely sure what's going on. Well, yeah, I mean, I know what's going on, obviously I'm racing this, but, you know, when issues happen, they're happening on the fly when you're recording it like that, so it's way better. You know, yeah, got, like I mentioned earlier, got a couple other games to get involved with, basically. I'm going to try and do some Let's Plays, some actual walkthroughs of like campaigns, things like that. Especially, there's a couple of game series I'm thinking of doing, and I'm hoping a lot of people will enjoy them. There's a particular game series I'm definitely looking at doing, which is the next one is coming out later this year for the next gen, but the first 2, well, we'll say 2, yeah, we'll say 2, were on current gen, so 360. So I'll play through those on that before the next one comes out. That'll be quite good to do. But as it happened, we did manage to overtake everyone. Like I said, you know, cornering comes out on top. So let's see where we. Yeah, so we get the 1st place. Sweet. Only just so you can see that that guy in the rear mirror there. You know, not far behind at all. So, not too much damage on the car, to be fair. A couple of scratches, a little dent, but all in all, pretty good race. You know, to say, you know, that means our Class B Honda S2000 is sticking with it. Might be time to, well, no, we'll do another race or so with this car, as in as it is now with the B, before we start thinking about moving up the difficulty. Just because I think let's just make sure that wasn't a bit on that particular track or anything like that. So there we go. As I said, am I going to click continue, or am I just going to sit here and watch? There's quite a lot of loading screen time on this, but you know, when you look at the details, and apparently end of the video. Right, didn't even know that, guys. So, shit. Shall catch you guys next time. Get some more Forza on the go. Let me know if you want any more, and see you later. Cheers.